Redd said she the modern day Boosie, man.
Yeah, I saw that.
What you think?
I mean, I feel like she gave me my flowers. Like I say, like I feel like she really gave me my flowers because Sexxy Redd from the loop. I've been there in the loop since I'm talking about 20 years. Like the one people love and they respect his ratchetness. They respect her ratchetness. And I thought about it. I was like, she kind of right. Because people respect my ratchetness. You might not like it, but you respect it. I'm not hiding nothing. I'm not trying to be somebody I'm not. I'm who I am. And that's what Sexxy.
Say what now? Boosie out here catching STDs after getting tangled up with Sexxy Redd? Oh, this is messy. Word on the street is that Boosie didn't do his homework before jumping in bed with Sexxy, and now he's allegedly dealing with multiple infections. And get this, folks have been whispering about them for a minute. But Boosie was out here denying it like his life depended on it, while Sexxy just stayed quiet, letting the rumors run wild. But turns out, the streets weren't lying. Now Boosie's reportedly making back-to-back trips to the clinic, trying to figure out if there's a way to reverse whatever she allegedly gave him. And let's be real, whatever reason they had for keeping their little entanglement under wraps doesn't even matter anymore. Cause one thing about STDs, they don't stay hidden. And from the way things are looking, Boosie might be dealing with this for a while. Now, let's rewind a bit. Rumors of Boosie and Sexxy Redd hooking up started way back in 2023. That's when Sexxy posted a very telling photo of herself lying in bed with a mystery man. The only clue, dude was rocking an ankle monitor, fresh from putting in some work between the sheets, and to really set the internet on fire, she captioned it, "I like effing with drillers, dreadhead killers." Oop! She made sure to keep his face out of the shot, but one thing she did not hide, his leg, ankle monitor and all. Now, here's where things get real shady.
Hold on. March 22nd, we at the Boosie Bash. I need all the titties out, cause big sexy. I'm coming to see all the bad. I love it. So bring the niggas out, Boosie. I know Boosie can bring thugs out.
Boosie bad, Sexxy Redd bad. Don't play no game.
Don't play with
it's
us.
A party and we turning all the way.
It's a gangster party.
Gangster party. Get your shit together. Out in there. I show me it.
Around that same time, Boosie just so happened to be strapped with an ankle monitor too, because of his involvement in an open federal case. So naturally, people started doing the math. 1 + 1 equals Boosie was in that bed. And let's not forget, Sexxy usually has no problem posting her men's faces loud and clear. But this time, she kept this one a secret. Suspicious much? Boosie was not having it when he caught wind of the rumors. The second folks started dragging him online, he hopped on X, shutting it all down with a quickness. He swore up and down that he had zero dealings with Sexxy Redd and claimed he was actually on vacation with his daughter when all this nonsense started spreading. And in true Boosie fashion, he went off. "I'm blocking all UMFS. My DM's full of people asking if that's me in the picture with Sexxy Redd. Y'all see that ain't my ankle size or color. Find someone else to play with. I'm on vacation with my daughter." But if he thought that was the end of it, oh, he had another thing coming. Because just a few weeks later, Sexxy Redd herself reignited the drama with a comment that had everyone raising their eyebrows. Out of nowhere, she declared that she was the modern version of Boosie. Now, this was right around the time folks were comparing her to Kia, and Kia was out here roasting her for free. So naturally, people assumed Boosie would jump in and start dragging her too. But nope, he shocked everybody when he actually came through respectfully. Instead of clowning her, he backed up her statement and said he totally saw the similarities. Boosie explained that back when he was dropping ratchet music, people hated on it. But even though they talked mess, they still gave him his respect. And now, Sexxy Redd is dealing with the exact same thing. Folks stay complaining about her music, but at the end of the day, they're still blasting it at every party. And let's be real, this was not typical Boosie behavior. Normally, he would have been on X wilding out, talking crazy, and saying whatever came to mind.
Why you lying? Do I know what's going on with you? Do you tell him you burn it, or do you lie to him like you did me? Or is you lying to you did me?
Everybody get burnt. I don't
Or is you lying? Or did you lie to me? Did you lie? Did you tell them the truth? Or did you tell them the truth? When you gonna keep it gangster? Hey. Then when you gonna keep it gangster? When you gonna keep it gangster? You bit. That's what you did. You lied to me for 6 months and then you told me you had that.
But for some reason, when it came to Sexxy, he actually kept it cool and understood where she was coming from. Now that is what had folks talking. And let's not forget, just last year, when Glorilla and Sexxy Redd dropped the music video for What You Know About Me, Boosie was right there in the mix, acting a straight fool. And mind you, he wasn't even on the song. So why was he there? Well, word on the street is that he volunteered to make an appearance for free just so he could be close to Sexxy. Now, if that ain't suspicious, I don't know what is. But wait, it gets even messier. A recent video went viral showing Sexxy Redd promoting Boosie's show, and let's just say, Boosie was doing way too much. The second he caught sight of Sexy's moose knuckle, this man turned into a giddy little boy, giggling, smirking, doing the most like it was his first time ever seeing one. The way he was acting, you'd think he just hit the jackpot. And once folks started connecting the dots between him and Sexxy, oh, people got worried. Cause let's be real, we've all heard the allegations about Sexxy Redd allegedly spreading STDs left and right. And now people are side-eyeing Boosie, wondering if he might be next. Just a few days ago, Sexy's own baby daddy put her on blast. He straight up accused her of giving him herpes and aired her out with a post that had social media in shambles. He wrote, "Y'all favorite rapper, she says she burning so everybody getting burnt. You gotta be strong for that Northside P. It's not for the weak. And I'm the weak. Remember, you started this." And let me tell you, people did not hesitate to believe him, especially since just a few months before that, Sexxy was already being accused of having STDs when she was caught linking up with Gucci Third Leg, a popular OnlyFans creator who had also been exposed for infecting people with HSV. And after that bombshell dropped, somebody on Twitter who used to be close to Gucci leaked a whole list of 50 women he allegedly slept with after testing positive for HSV too. So now, with all this mess floating around, people are seriously wondering, is Boosie safe? And guess who was right there on that leaked list? Sexxy Redd. No surprises there. The allegations got so bad that she was forced to address them, but let's be real, her response only made her look even more suspicious. In her video, she firmly denied ever dating Gucci Third Leg. But guess what she didn't deny? The STD accusations. So sure, maybe they never made things official, but that doesn't mean they didn't have a few intimate encounters that put her at serious risk of catching that HSV. And let's not forget, Charleston White has been calling her out for a while. He straight up called Sexxy a male fluid dump, and even went as far as labeling her a contaminated woman with STDs. Now that is harsh, but looking at all the allegations stacking up against her, people are starting to wonder if he might have been onto something. One thing is clear, Sexxy has been sharing herself with a lot of people, and now, it looks like it's all coming back to haunt her. Her name is being dragged through the mud, and people are straight up labeling her a walking herpes infection. And instead of clearing things up, she only made it worse when she posted a video of herself at the hospital on her IG stories, adding a caption that had everyone cringing, "Me at the doctor waiting on her to tell me why my coochie stank." Excuse me? Now why would you ever post that? And just when people thought things couldn't get any messier, Chicago rapper Bonoff 1700 came out of nowhere and put her on blast. He hopped on Facebook claiming Sexxy gave him an SDT and his evidence. His junk was still funky after being with her. "I just got out the shower and my D still stank. What the F, man?"
Type 1 or 2 work. This how this shit go. You can't get rid of this shit. If you fuck somebody that got this shit while they having an outbreak, then you can contract it. But if you don't, you won't contract it. So for all my bitches that I put that dick on in the past or in the future, I don't got this shit and my paperwork coming up. Cause I could book some paperwork. I ain't no faking ass. If I get on her and tell y'all that, y'all know I ain't gonna tell y'all no lies on my daughter if I had this word on my chest. Fuck, I'm talking about young boy got this shit. He ain't doing no faking. He ain't doing no faking on my daughter. A tornado flew around.
And if you thought that was bad, a few days later, he followed up with an update. I had FD Sexy that night. And let's not act like we forgot. Sexy herself already admitted to catching STDs from her own ex after he was out there messing around unprotected. So now, with all these men stepping forward with their own stories, the internet is running wild with speculation. Now, as if things weren't already bad enough for Sexy, more wild claims just keep piling up. People are out here convinced that she's not just reckless with her partners, but that she's fully aware of what she's spreading. And at this point, the internet is eating her up. A few insiders have even come forward saying that Sexy has been warned multiple times about her lifestyle choices, but instead of slowing down, she's been doubling down. Allegedly, some of her own industry friends have distanced themselves from her because they're terrified of being associated with this mess. One source even claimed, "Nobody wants to end up on her list. You mess with her, you playing with your health." And if that wasn't bad enough, rumors are swirling that she knows she's infected and just doesn't care. A few messy posts from her private Snapchat supposedly got leaked where she joked about men always coming back, even if they catch something. Like, what? If true, that's crazy. But here's where things take an even darker turn. Some people are now bringing up legal consequences. In a few states, knowingly spreading an STD without disclosing it can actually land someone in serious legal trouble. And with so many men publicly accusing her, some folks are wondering if any of them might take things to court. But here's the real gag. Sexy is still out here moving like nothing is happening. Instead of addressing the growing allegations head on, she's been out partying, performing, and posting on social media like everything's sweet. But let's be real, the internet never forgets. And with this level of messiness, people are just waiting for the next bombshell to drop. At this point, it's like Sexxy Redd is unbothered by all the allegations swirling around her name. Instead of stepping back and clearing the air, she's been moving like nothing's wrong. Still showing up at clubs, linking with rappers, and keeping that same wild energy on social media. But while she's out here acting like everything's normal, the internet is doing detective work. Folks have been digging deep into her past relationships, and what they're finding? A straight up mess. Some people claim that this STD talk didn't just start recently. It's been following her for years. There are even old screenshots surfacing of men warning each other to stay away from her because she's been allegedly spreading infections long before she blew up in the industry. And let's talk about the biggest twist. People are now questioning why so many rappers are still messing with her despite all these allegations. Like, is nobody worried? Do they just not care? Or is something else going on behind the scenes? Some people even believe certain rappers are staying quiet because they're scared of exposing themselves. One fan tweeted, "The way these dudes are silent is suspicious. How many of them are hiding something?" And just when things couldn't get more bizarre, Sexy made things worse by posting a cryptic tweet that had everyone talking. She wrote, "Y'all always worried about the wrong things, just mind your business." Excuse me? Girl, if you're out here being accused of spreading diseases, the last thing people are gonna do is mind their business. Fans immediately started roasting her, saying she was dodging the accusations instead of addressing them. One person wrote, "If you don't got STDs, just say that. Ain't nobody asking for a speech." At this point, the damage is already done. Whether she admits to anything or not, the internet has already made up its mind. And from the looks of it, this story isn't going anywhere anytime soon. And there you have it. Now, we still don't know for sure if Boosie actually caught anything from Sexy, but one thing is for sure, people are begging him to hit up a clinic ASAP, because let's be real, with all these allegations floating around, he might want to double check that nothing is lurking in his system. One person even clowned Sexy's lip gloss line, saying, "She's got a lip gloss line, and the names of a few are gonorrhea, green, and yellow discharge. It's beyond disgusting. We have got to protect our children." And another person went off writing, "Calamity, infestation on that hot thing, monostat." Woo, the internet is relentless, but now I gotta hear from y'all. Do you think Boosie and Sexxy really had something going on? And if so, do you think he actually caught STDs from her? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And before you go, make sure to like, subscribe, and share so you don't miss the next juicy update. And if you're not done with the drama just yet, click here to watch another messy video. See you on the next one.